Transitive and intransitive verb in Hindi. It is important to understand transitive and intransitive verb in Hindi to convey the meaning correctly and to construct some sentences, especially some of the past sentences. Not every language has its significance for transitive, intransitive verbs, but Hindi does have. Let us look at them now. There's a very simple way to find whether a verb is transitive or intransitive. Generally, transitive verbs are followed by a direct object or a person, such as you ask a question, what or whom, and then you get the answer. If you do not get an answer for what or whom, or such as an intransitive verb, it can be an action complete by itself. So we are going to see them both now. Eat, that is, you could ask the question what, and that elicits the answer that what you have eaten or what you are eating, what you are going to eat. Read, what, you could ask the question and then you can have the answer what the person is going to read. Push, you could say what are you pushing or who do you push. Run, well, you don't get an answer when you ask a question what. Go, yes, you don't get an answer. It's just you say I go or I'm going. It's an action complete by itself without even an object. Do, yes, you can ask the question what are you doing, what do you do, and then you say I do now this, I do my work. Sleep, well, you don't get an answer. It can say I'm sleeping, and then that's an action complete by itself. Cook, yes, you can ask what. Walk, you can ask what. So it's quite a self-explanatory. This may look a very simple childish lesson to you, but it's okay for you to understand, because if you're an English speaker, and even some of the languages in India does not have this kind of a transitive intransitive distinction. They just conjugate the same, but in Hindi it's going to be a little different, so it's good that we understand that now. So the intransitive verb, it just remains main, tu, tum, ye, o, hum, aap, ye, ve. All of these are just going to remain the same for intransitive verb. The pronoun that we saw in the first video number 2, you can check if you want. And then when that becomes transitive verb, it's going to become main becomes maine, tu becomes tune, tum becomes tumne, and wo becomes isne usne, hum gets to humne, aap becomes aapne, ve becomes inone unone. So all the time, it's most of the time you add ne to the pronoun. मैंने, तूने, तुमने, इसने, उसने, हमने, आपने, इन्होंने, उन्होंने. And that is all the lesson for now. As I told before, in the first 20 lessons we are going to cover some of the basics of Hindi. So when we move on to conversations and basic phrases, it becomes easy for you to understand. And there'll be always kind of a little table that I'll attach to each of the phrases, so it comes as a ready reckoner. It's good for the initial, until you make some baby steps. It's okay to learn with some help. All the best with the Hindi learning.